Hey everybody! Today for our class we're going to be making a paper ornament, a fantastic decoration for any Christmas tree. Here's what you're going to need. There's going to be necessary supplies and some optional supplies. The necessary supplies are a ruler, a piece of colored construction paper, any color you like, some scissors, a hole punch, a pencil, some decorative ribbon or string, and a stapler. Some optional supplies include some glitter glue, crayons, markers, and ribbon with some glue to secure it. The optional supplies are basically anything you want to decorate your ornament with. It could even include things not listed here. You can pause the video here to see what necessary supplies you need to make your basic ornament, as well as some optional supplies you could use to decorate it. The first thing I'm going to do is use my ruler to measure out the strips of paper I'm going to cut out for my ornament. For this, I'm going to be using the inch side of the ruler. I'm going to line the edge of the paper up with the 0 mark on the ruler. From the edge of the paper, I'm going to go over 1 inch and put a tally mark at the 1 inch mark. From there, I'm going to go over to the 2 inch mark and put another tally mark. I'm going to go over to the 4 inch mark. From there, I'm going to go over a ½ inch for 4 more ½ inches. So basically, I'm going to be making 4 strips of 1 inch and 4 strips of ½ inch strips. Now that I've done the top of the paper, I'm going to do the same thing at the bottom. I'm going to line up my ruler and go over to the 1 inch mark and put a tally mark with my pencil. I'm then going to move to the 2 inch mark and put another tally mark, then go to the 3 inch mark, put a tally mark, and over to the 4 inch mark and put another tally mark. And then I'm going to go over 4 ½ inches, so it's another 2 inches total. Now that I have marks on both the top and the bottom of the paper, I can use my ruler to line up the tally marks I made and draw a nice straight line. And I'm going to do this connecting each set of tally marks. Once the lines are drawn, it's time to decorate. Here's where you can get creative and decorate your strips of paper any way you like. I'm going to decorate each strip of paper differently, but you can do whatever you like. If you're using something like glitter glue or gluing something on your strips, make sure that the glue is dry completely before continuing on with the next steps. Once everything is dry, I'm going to go ahead and hole punch along one edge of the strips. This way I can get a hole punch at a fairly even distance on each of the strips before I cut them out. If you don't have a hole punch, that's okay. You can use something like a toothpick or a sharp pencil to poke your holes. After I've punched my holes, I'm going to go ahead and cut along the pencil lines I drew in the beginning. I've got my strips all cut out, it's time to line them up before I staple them. You want to make sure when lining them up the hole you punched is on the outside. And you're going to line these up and spread them out so they look like a giant star shape, making sure that they're overlapping in the center. Once you've got a good pattern and you like the way they're overlaid, you're going to gently pick them up and slide the stapler underneath the center. Go ahead and place several staples in the middle. This will make sure all your pieces of paper are stapled together and none will fall off. I'm now going to get the string ready to hang my ornament. I'm going to be making a loop, so this is where it's up to you of how long you want your loop to be, but I want my loop fairly long, so I'm going to cut about 6 inches of the string. And now to secure the string, I'm going to fold the string in half and tie a knot at the bottom. And since I used a hole punch and the hole is fairly large, I'm going to tie a double knot. This will make sure that the knot doesn't slip through the hole. Now it's time to go ahead and connect the top together. I'm going to turn it over and start lining up all of the holes on the top. Once all the holes are lined up, I'm going to take the loop of string and string it through the holes from the inside of the ornament. Once the string is through, I'm going to go ahead and arrange the pieces of paper where I want them before adding the final staples. When the strips of paper are where I want them, I'm going to add several staples to the top of the ornament. Make sure not to staple through the string. And now we've completed our ornament. You can go ahead and hang it on your tree or somewhere else for a festive decoration. You can easily hang your ornament up on some string, your tree, or any peg to give some festive decoration to any room in the house. I hope you have fun making your own paper ornaments and remember to get creative with your decorating. Thanks for watching!